Welcome back to another video, guys. Today we're going to be trying out all the indie games at PAX. There are quite a lot of them, so let's get a move on. The first game we played was called The Owl, the Thief, and the Strawberries. It was a 2D roguelike platformer where you had to play as a thief, tasked with stealing some secrets from an ancient library in return for some money. You didn't prepare enough though and only have 4 strawberries to work with. You will need to solve puzzles and climb staircases by using the strawberries as movement. When you get into the library, the bottom left shows you a title of the content and the book that you are looking for. The question mark indicates the information that is missing. Once the symbol is collected, you can then move on to the next area to find more. Beware though, there is an owl that patrols the library and will come after you if you make too much noise. The owl can be dodged if you break line of sight or hide between books. It can also be distracted by throwing strawberries. You do have a couple of lives. If the owl hits you enough times, you will die and the game restarts. Eventually, if you explore enough, you can find doors that will lead you back outside where you can exchange the information for money. I never got deep enough though. So the aim of the game is to keep exploring deeper and deeper into the library. Now if the last game was too stressful for you, wind down with some cute gatos. Necogram is a cute puzzle game where you have to help cats get to sleep. The aim of the game is to have a rug under every cat, and each level has a set amount of moves that you can take. The cats can only move horizontally and the beds can only move vertically. So if you want something that's fun and quick, this game is already available on Apple Arcade or the Google Play Store. Alright, back to something a little bit more intense. The Hamster's Journey is a roguelike platformer where you play to escape the hamster's nightmare. Throughout the level, you can unlock and pick up a variety of pants and hats that give you different abilities. Pants affect how you move and jump, and the hats are action items. Pair the correct items together and make it safely through the world. Progress enough and you might even be able to escape to the real world. The game is not out yet, but Kaichi was able to buy a Steam key for the eventual release in December. If idle games are more your style, Kaidomon is a monster taming auto battler with roguelike elements. Through traversing the different maps of the world, your aim is to fight, catch and evolve your Kaidomon to build the ultimate team. Each Kaidomon has 3 evolution stages where they get stronger stats and abilities. At the booth, there were scattered cards with many of the Kaidomons that you could collect. Items can be collected throughout the stages and used to turn the tide of battle, and you can group your Kaidomon together to unlock team synergies to strengthen your team. Again, this game is releasing soon on Steam, so if this interests you, add it to your wishlist. If you love chaos and cars, this one's for you. Crushstone is an action multiplayer party game where you have to destroy your opponents as much as possible. Think Mario Kart Balloon Battle meets Rocket League. There can be up to 8 players in a single game and only 1 winner. Customize your car to have the best loadout of weapons for your playstyle and try to batter the competition by ramming them into walls and traps or vaporizing them with your deadly weapons. This game was a ton of fun and would be perfect for a couch play environment. A demo is available on Steam, but there's no planned release date just yet. Here's another game about chaotic fun. Hissy Fit is an action-packed physics sandbox game where you play as a snake trying to eat as many things as possible, kind of like Katamari. You grow bigger the more you consume and destroy the environment around you. Beware though, as there are zombies on the map that will grab onto you and break off your tail if you're not careful. As you progress through the stage, the obstacles become harder and harder, and even the military comes after you. Right now there are 3 snakes that you can play as with different abilities, and the aim of the game is to try and get the highest score possible while staying alive. This game is not out yet, but will be available in 2024 on Android and iOS. Is the moon really still there when you're not looking at it? Cassette Boy is a game where you have to twist and turn your camera around in order to solve puzzles. Working on the Schrödinger system, things only exist from your perspective, meaning that if you can't see it, it doesn't exist. Using this concept, progress through the game by hiding obstacles or revealing secret passages. Obviously, puzzles are not enough, so as you progress through the game, pick up weapons and learn to fight monsters. This is a cool little concept that makes you think about the people and the world around you. This game is set to release sometime in 2024 and will be available on Steam. Alright, on to the last game. Picky Maui is another cute cat-inspired puzzle game where the aim is to try and give the cat what it wants by looking at the top of the screen. The only way to feed the food is to match 2 or more of the same type of food from the conveyor belt on the left. There are 4 slots on the right where you can hold items to free up space. Each round will get harder and harder as the cat demands more food, and the challenge comes from being able to efficiently resource manage. Right now all we know is that the game will be released next year in 2024. Alright, so that's all the games that I could get my hands on today. There were so many more that I didn't get to try out, but we will try again next year.